wanted to give my 2 cents, and probably a little more, about the Trump cult. Now, there are still people that bow down before the Church of Trump, okay? And these people are fools. Okay, people like me supported Trump. This is true. In 2016, I supported Trump because of the campaign promises he promised. He's delivered nothing. He has delivered for certain segments of the community, though. He has delivered for Israel, the Israeli lobby. He has delivered for the criminal black segment of society. Not the black segment, but the criminal black segment of society. And I'll get into that later. And he has delivered for the super wealthy and the mainstream establishment Republican side of the aisle. He has not delivered for the working poor, the white working poor, and the basically the U.S. nationalist base and the anti-war base that elected him, and that's true. Now, why did I say the black criminal segment of society instead of the black segment of society? Well, because like Bill Clinton explained when he was confronted by Black Lives Matter, Trump letting these people out of prison, tens of thousands of potentially ferocious, vicious criminals out of prison, does not benefit the average, well, maybe it does because, the crime rate, but it does not benefit the law-abiding black segment of society. They're the ones that put up with the brunt of these attacks, of this violence, of the criminality, because that's their community that will be most violently affected by these criminals. Okay, so that's, and I'm going to leave a link to Bill Clinton defending himself against Black Lives Matter. But the fact of the matter is, Black lives don't matter to people that want these people released from prison. That's true, because these are the people that are getting harmed the most, are other black people. Now, what did I mean about him delivering for the Israeli lobby? I don't think I really need to, embellish on that very much. I think people realize that Trump is for Israel first and America never. He has delivered nothing for this country. He has delivered over and over and over again for Israel, and that's the truth. Ilhan Omar is more pro-American than Donald Trump. Okay, I will state that. Now, what do I mean about him delivering for the super wealthy? Well, that's really the only segment besides the criminal black community that he's delivered for, is the super wealthy. Now, it has come to my attention that a great many people do not like my politics. Friends on Facebook would have you. They think, oh, well, there's many views. No, my political views are based on objective understandings of reality. I try to keep my mind as tuned into reality as possible. People that are under this imaginary mindset that Trump is delivering on his campaign promises. For example, Illinois released a bunch of illegal migrants, criminal illegal migrants, which is very, dangerous. But the real question is this: why hasn't the Trump administration acted by executive order to repatriate these people and get them the hell out of the country? And when people go, oh, well, Barack Obama, I love this because the frickin' Republicans will say this, Barack Obama deported more criminal illegals than Donald Trump. Yes, because that's what you're supposed to do. Get them the hell out of the country and back to their country, where they can behave that way in their country. Not our country. They don't belong here. They don't belong in concentration camps so that the for-profit prison system can be making money off them. They belong back in their country, being taken care of by their criminal justice system and not ours. Okay? Now, this is the problem. Many people really do have cognitive dissonance, and the more you level facts at these people, the more they double down on their stupidity. And that's the problem with politics in this country. People have the opportunity to elect a true American patriot, Tulsi Gabbard, but they're not going to, I don't think, because she's stealing the Trump people like me that actually understand what reality is. but too many people have cognitive dissonance. You have two mainstream establishment bootlickers, which is what Trump is. Trump is now a mainstream conservocrat. He is not a Republican. He is not a Democrat. He is not a patriot. He is nothing. He is nothing but an establishment bootlicker. And by establishment, I mean the elitists that run this country. Bernie Sanders is the second establishment bootlicker. When he lost to Hillary Clinton, did he defend his supporters that did not want her? No, 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 no. He bowed before her and supported her and campaigned for her. So you have two establishment people, Trump and Sanders, running as, the new wave or whatever. They're not. I would support Tulsi Gabbard if I were people that want to see positive change for this country.